What is up, everyone? This is Kath of Yuga Tech. Even on a budget, looking for a smartphone for a bunch of brands surely looks daunting. From a long list of brands, you've surely come across a realme brand, in it? To help you with your smartphone hunting adventure, here's the Realme C35 that has a sizable display, a good set of triple rear cameras, a decent chipset, and a juicy 5000 mAh battery. But aside from this, let's deep dive into the other cool features of this device that will help you in your daily life. This feature will improve the quality of experience in using the Realme C35. The smart controls allow you to use your phone with just a few movements like lifting the phone or flipping it, breaking the screen or ending a phone call. Enabling the Smart Wake is to turn on the screen by simply picking up the phone or doing a double click anywhere on the screen. Turning on left to check phone is for you to check the time, notifications from apps, and other information. This is done by simply picking up the phone. Next is the Smart Motion, which allows you to control your device using different motions such as picking, flipping, or shaking the device. One of the smart controls you can activate is the Smart Call. This gives you an easy answer option by picking up the phone and putting it close to your ear to answer incoming calls. Isabel option will weaken and turn on the device vibration on when you pick up the device while it's ringing, and you can also mute incoming calls just by flipping the smartphone. Lastly, the Smart Audio and Video Play games give you the Play Control option. You can now pause and play the music and video just by flipping your phone. You can find this by hitting Settings up, scroll, and search for Smart Controls. For users who want to use the full extent of the device screen, you can do so by customizing the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen. You also have different options to customize your system navigation bar: the gesture navigation, 3-button navigation. Starting with the gesture navigation, this gives you the literal full screen mode I was just mentioning about. From the term itself, the navigation will be done only through gestures. If you swipe up from the bottom of the screen, it will let you return to the home page. Swipe up from the bottom, hold and release will let you switch between applications, and swipe either left or right from the edge if you want to go back. Last but not least is the default 3-button navigation, which has the go back, home, and switch up buttons at the bottom of the screen. To access this, just go to Settings, scroll down, and hit System, Gestures, and System Navigation. If you want to save some battery or have a good night's sleep, the auto on-off might just be your best friend. You can customize this by clicking the Settings app, look for Scheduled Power On-Off option. You can customize when the Realme C35 will turn off or on based on your preference. Under the Scheduled Power On-Off, the Power On section has a Power On time. This is where you can set the time when your phone will automatically turn on and a repeat of when it'll happen during the week. The Realme C35 also has the option to switch between light mode and dark mode, depending on which is more pleasing to your eyes. But do you know that turning the dark mode is also another way to save up some battery? This is because dark mode doesn't use much of the white light, which also consumes your device battery. Personally speaking, I prefer the dark mode because it surely saves me some battery power, and it doesn't hurt that much to my eyes if you turn up the brightness like the default light fade. To use this, click Settings, click on Display, and toggle the button to enable the dark theme to the Realme C35. If you're in a hurry, inside the church, or in the middle of something, and you just really need to end that call right away, the Realme C35 has one button to end that noisy call. For us to enable this option, hit Settings, scroll down and search for Power Button Ends Call and toggle to turn it on. It's really hard to read a mere battery symbol and guess how much charge you have left from a mere half or 1/4 drain battery symbol. It might seem like no big deal, but showing the battery percentage can really help the user by letting the user know if it's time to charge or if you still have enough charge for the rest of the day. We can access this by going to Settings, Battery, toggle to enable battery percentage so it'll show up the battery percentage in the status bar of your Realme C35 smartphone. If you're still looking for a way to conserve battery despite having a large 5000 mAh battery, App Quick Freeze is to the rescue. This feature automatically freezes the idle app so it doesn't consume any battery power in the background. But this also means that you will not be able to receive any notifications or information in the background from the frozen app. This is surely a straightforward meaning of the App Quick Freeze. To use it, just go to Settings, Battery, and find the option App Quick Freeze, and you can check which apps are currently frozen or which app you personally want to freeze for now. We've been hearing about the OTG feature for a couple of years now. It's very fascinating how flash drives can be connected to phones using an OTG adapter. But do you know that in realme C35 you can connect a mouse and use your phone like a super mini computer? To do this, go to Settings, System, turn on OTG connection. Now you can connect your mouse using an OTG adapter. When it comes to cameras, realme C35 also performs well compared to other smartphones in its price range. It's a triple rear camera setup that houses a 50 megapixel for the main sensor, 2 megapixel for macro, and 0.3 megapixel for depth. In terms of the camera software, it also has a lot to offer to the table. With burst mode, you can take burst shots of up to 20 images. This is perfect for photography in action or when you want to take a snapshot while the subject is moving. Portrait mode is also offered if you want to focus on the subject but have a blurred/bokeh effect background. The range of the aperture is between f.95 to f16. Pro mode is for people who take photography to the next level. Under the Pro mode, you can take the exposure, autofocus, ISO from 100 to 1600, shutter speed from 1 of 5 seconds to 1 of 1000, and white balance. 50 megapixel mode is what we can say is the leading feature of the realme C35 camera. Boasting an 8160 by 6144 resolution, those thousands of pixels will surely take amazing shots. Other features offered by the realme C35 are a LED flash, HDR filters, and a video mode, where a user can use it up to 1080p at around 30 fps and can zoom up to 4 times. Aside from this, there's also a panorama, time-lapse, macro, and night pro. We've also checked that the realme C35 offers anti-banding of 50Hz to 60Hz to the appearance of vertical or horizontal lines when photographing images on TV and monitor screens. Aside from this is an AI scene recognition in which the camera automatically adjusts its settings depending on the setup of your background. The camera software includes updates like an improved built-in photo editor and a shortcut for Google Lens for image searching. You can also access this by going to the camera app. Do you have any favorite features from the realme C35? Are there any features that you were expecting but weren't added to that device? Don't hesitate to let us know your experience. And yeah, that's it. I hope you learned a lot in this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you won't miss future uploads, and make sure to visit yukotech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Kath, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!